I've got a nice and simple DIY for you guys today. We're going to be doing the rear fog mod. Now, for those who are unfamiliar, in Europe and in some other markets, cars have something called a rear fog light, which is a section of the taillight that illuminates brighter than the rest, and it gives your car better visibility from the rear in bad weather. Now, for whatever reason, in the United States, we don't have rear fog lights. And BMW, rather than designing a whole new taillight housing and circuit board from the ground up just for one market, they simply prevent you from pressing the button. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to unlock this kind of helpful safety feature so that you can have rear fog lights on your US model F30. So there's two parts to this DIY. First, we need to physically modify the light switch to be able to make that button pressable. Then we need to code the car to basically trick it into thinking that the European version of the light switch is installed. Remove the air vent. I have a P3 gauge, so don't worry about that extra wire. The light switch has two metal tabs on top. Press them from behind and push the switch out and unplug the harness. Use a pick tool to unclip the 6 tabs to remove the back of the switch. Press on the back of the bottom button and it'll pop out. As you can see, my US model switch already has the button membranes on the circuit board. These tiny plastic tabs are what prevent you from being able to press the button normally. I've seen videos of people whittling these off with a knife, but a Dremel makes short work of it. After trimming off the tabs, both buttons should be pressable. Reinstall the switch in the air vent. Again, those wires that you see are for my P3 gauge, which is unplugged in this shot. Alright, so with our modified light switch back in the car, we're ready to do some coding. Now, I'm using Carly, but as always, feel free to use whichever coding app or platform you prefer. I've just always used Carly, so that's what we're going to go with today. So first, you're just going to turn the ignition on. I've got my adapter plugged in. Okay, then I'll go into connect. So now we're going to go into customization, continue to coding, and then check coding possibilities. So for the coding, there's two parts to this. First, we need to tell the car that the switch has been modified, and then we actually need to do the code to actually turn the rear fog lights on. So the first one that we're going to do, we're going to go into the one called FEM, read out FEM. Then you're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you're going to see rear fog lights, and then switch that to on. Now, one thing that you're going to see at the bottom here, it gives you these notes in the Carly app. It says, activate rear fog light function to activate this. Also activate the rear fog lights on the REM module. So it's kind of cool that Carly kind of gives you these hints and lets you know exactly what to do. So you're going to check that to on and then hit code now. So it says coding was successful. We'll hit OK. And then we'll go back to coding. And now we're going to go into that one called REM. Read out REM. And I think this one was all the way at the bottom as well. Yep. So you're going to see where it says rear fog light left and rear fog light right. You have to activate both of those. So we'll switch both of those to on. Okay, and then hit code now. And then it says coding successful, so then we're going to switch the ignition off and then on again, and then all those changes should have taken place. And if we did everything right, we should have working rear fog lights. So just a little note with this, the fog lights only work if the headlights are turned on, so I'm going to switch those on. And then here's the front fog light. You can see the little green icon there. And then here is the rear fog light. So the cool thing about this is, assuming that you've already got a way to code the car, this isn't going to cost you anything, and you can go out to your car right now and do this in about 10 minutes and add that functionality. Now, some people will even take it a step further and get the actual European button for the switch. Now, I looked into that, and since they're only sold in Europe, once you factor in shipping and everything, it just wasn't worth it for me, so I'll just keep the blank button for now, unless maybe someone can hit me up on Instagram to send me one. But besides that, like I was saying at the start of the video, we don't use these here in the US. Now, I don't know technically if they're illegal or if it's just not part of regulation and that's why they turn them off, but in either case, use them wisely. Just like your front fog lights, you're not supposed to drive around with them on all the time. They're really for that inclement weather situation where you need the extra visibility. That's when you'd want to use your rear fog lights. But yeah. So while we're on the topic of simple modifications, my friend Brian at Keys Motorsports gave me this set of genuine BMW floating center caps. Now, if you've never seen these before, they have a weight in the bottom, so no matter how the wheel is turned, the BMW logo always stays upright. I will link these down below, and obviously it takes like 2 seconds to put these on, but I'll show you how they work. All right, check this out. Suction cup phone mount. I've seen some reviews saying that these can fly off while you're driving. On my Apex wheels, it was a super tight fit. Almost felt like I was going to break them trying to force them in, so I can't imagine these coming off on their own, at least not on these wheels. Alright, that's it for this one, guys. The links for everything are down in the description. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, found it interesting, and be sure to share this with someone who needs to unlock their rear fog lights. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.